Hello, Lower Dauphin High School students. Mr. Justin Hanula here, principal at Lower Dauphin High School, and I'm here with Alyssa Wachsman today. Mrs. Wachsman, she's a chemistry teacher here in the science department for us at the high school. And I think the big question for all of our students as we start this year next week is when I'm at home and I'm a virtual learner, and either being full-time synchronous or on those other days, opposite alphabet days, when I'm at home and I'm learning from home, how do I do that? And how do I access the classroom? And so what we want to talk about with Mrs. Wachsman is, and from a student perspective, is how do we access the class? So Mrs. Wachsman, I'm going to turn this over to you, and she's going to talk about Canvas and accessing Zoom.
Okay, hello everyone. So in terms of Zoom, I'm going to pull up the link and kind of show you on Canvas. So when you get to Canvas, you can either go in through MyLD or you go to ldsc.instructure.com. You'll see your dashboard pop up that will have your classes in it. And if you go to the class that you're interested at that time of zooming into, what's new for this year is all of us have the same homepage. So this homepage setup will look very similar to you. So the first section, we have all of the periods that we have that particular class. And then teachers are either using one Zoom link for all of the classes, as you see I have in this example, but that next section has that Zoom link for you. Or what they'll have is they'll have all of the different classes have their own Zoom links, and they might have given you the meeting ID and the passcode for it as well. If you only have one section in terms of a teacher for that particular class, all you would see is just one meeting time and then the one Zoom link, and you wouldn't have to worry about it because you're the only class that they have listed there. But either way, regardless of how your teacher has it set up, they will have the same homepage with the meeting times and then the Zoom link that you'll need and any additional information in terms of the meeting ID or the passcode to join.
Thank you, Mrs. Wachsman. I'm also going to share with everyone another document. And this document here is one that we handed out with laptops here the week prior to the start of school. And it talks about Zooming in the class from home. And I'm not going to go over this handout in details, but we're also going to have this posted on the website. And it talks about students, the expectation is to Zoom in at the start of class. So for example, if you have a first period class, you would Zoom in at 7:34. You also have to be mindful if we are going to have an alternate schedule. So for example, the first week of school on Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to run off a 1 hour delay schedule. We'll have those schedules posted on our website as well. But down here, it does talk about attendance and how attendance is going to be counted when you Zoom in, and that's how we're going to keep attendance for students. And then on the back page of this handout, which again, we'll post on the website as well, is video conferencing guidelines for students. And it is basically our expectations as this is an extension of the classroom. So students, just want to tell you, this is definitely a unique challenge for our teachers and for our students as we're starting this hybrid model this year. We do believe it's going to be successful. What Zooming is going to allow us to do is it's going to provide that structure during the course of the day, and it's also going to provide that access to the classroom for the education, but then also the relationships too. So we're looking forward to the start of next week. If you have questions, students, please start reaching out to your teachers and reach out to me and reach out to the school, and we'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. Thank you, students, and looking forward to seeing you next week.